All right, everybody, here we are at the donation session, and I cannot believe it, but right now we're up to, oh my goodness, I can't even, well, I made it too small. What are we up to right now on the donations? And I haven't even started doing a song yet. What am I up to? $640. I haven't even started anything, and I was gonna like cap this out at $500, and I'm not, and I'm an hour into it after playing some Journey and stuff. So I'm so excited, and let's do this. This is all for the Maui Food Bank. Once again, if any of you guys just want to let you know, this is a direct fundraising and charity that goes directly to the Maui Food Bank. It doesn't come to me and go through my hands and over there. You can see as the process goes. Also, I'm not accepting any of my coffee donations. If you see my donations and stuff on my About page here, please do not use that. That will not be working towards this, and nor am I asking for support donation for a cup of coffee, because everything I want to do today, I want to benefit the Maui Food Bank and all of those who have many months of challenges coming up ahead. So I want to thank you guys for it. So I've already started, so let's go. This is by Kairu. Kairu is a long-standing member here in the chat. So let's do his song. As you can see right now, I've already got queued up. The first song is, hey, that thing is kind of loud. What is that? That's my alert box, isn't it? How did it get so loud? Wait a second. Look at me. I'm making things on the fly. Alert, alert. Where's my alert sounds? Oh, where is my alert sounds on this thing? Hang on for a second. I always got to go through something, right? No, I can't find it. I'll square it off later. All right, guys. Yeah, the notifications are loud. Okay, sorry, here I go. I'm thinking like I'm on my way, and so I'm looking at my mixer and I don't see notification volume. Anybody with in my mixer, it doesn't say that. Oh, let me, oh, wait. Alert. Ah, I got it up on, I think that may have made a difference. We'll find out in a second at the next alert. All right. I got it. Okay, here we go. So, our first song from Kairu. Let's do this. This is Sonic 3 Music, Final Boss. All right. God, that bass is just crushing. Ooh, weird chord slap there. That bass is slapping, man. That's sick. Okay, so from what I remember now, I remember the games from what you guys taught me have gone through, you know, the 8-bit to the 16-bit. This has a little width to it, so this sounds like it's 16-bit. Did I get that right? Because there's a little bit of reverb and stuff on it, and there's a little width to it in stereo. It's not, you know, that really kind of, you know, clamped down 8-bit sound. What do you guys call it? Chiptune. It's still chiptune, but not that original kind of, you know, Mario Brothers handheld kind of style, you know, using the internal game software powers to write. So this one, we get to expand. Everyone's mentioning me about the bass. And what's cool about the bass is that it is on a it sounds like it's a monophonic setting. And you guys may have heard me talk about this before. But a monophonic setting, when a keyboardist is playing bass like that, if you hold down one note, I'm just going to use that, and you hold that note down and you hit another note, it will automatically shut this note off and go to the next note. So it won't be like polyphonic, as you can hold a few keys down, up to 16, depending on what your settings are. Monophonic is it's only going to allow one. So what it does is it chokes off the other one. And sometimes you could set a little gliss in between it. But this one it sounds like it's got a really super cool monophonic toying around, and it's so thick. And it is, if you quote unquote, the basis of this track, no pun. Ooh, little time play change there. That bass is crushing. I love that arranger. So I know this is fading out and it's repeating. I love the switching back of the melody, the synth use as far as using different tones for that. For some reason, my mind really just stuck on the bass and the chord progression that was being played. The melody was really nice and catchy, but did some really unique chord progression there. You know, very Sega in its composition, I think it's fair to say. Kairu, wouldn't you think? When did you play, Kairu? When did you play this first? What is your, like, well, you know, I always use the soundtrack of life in music. What is your gameplay of life memory of Kairu? When it was new, so first time out. This was 1994, right? You guys said? How many of you guys played this? That's here on the chat. Something like that. Like, I mean, I guess for a lot of us, I'm not going to ask for your age, but obviously if you were playing as a kid in 94, you're probably in your 30s and 40s, somewhere in that zone here. So, I mean, I bet you that was, I was unborn. So I'll bet you there's a lot of memory tied into it, yeah? Because games do that, which I'll mention throughout my stream here, how games will bring us back to, well, I used to play with my brother or my uncle or my father or my best friend. You know, some of them are great memories, some of them are sad, but 25. And the mindset of an 80-year-old. Well, if that's the case, I'm looking forward to what might happen there when I turn 80. Wow, guys, think about it. I'll be 80 in 18 years. That time's gonna fly by. I hope I hope I make it to 70. Jesus. The social media announcement. Yes, I'm going to make a thank you for reminding me. I'm going to make that on my next break. I'm going to postpone my break until about 1:30, and then I'll do it then. But I do already the YouTube videos should be releasing now because I had it pre-scheduled. So, but thank you for reminding me. All right. Kairu, thank you so much once again for your donation and also for your broness here on the chat and always being here and hanging out. That's always so cool. Okay, Calico Fox, are you still here with us? Calico Fox, you just donated, and if that's the case, thank you so much. Zony66, how are ya? Thank you so much for coming in. And thank you for hanging out. What's a raid boss? But I don't know what that is. But thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate that. Oh, you forgot to put a song. Okay. What would you like, Calico? This is your donation. And Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Is that what that means? I don't know what that means. I'm kind of... Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you, man. That's fantastic. So... Oh, thank you so much, Zoni. I appreciate that, man. This is all for the Maui Food Bank, and it's all direct donation, straight into a Streamlabs module. So, okay. No, I haven't. Let's do this. And even if I have heard a song, because I've listened to a bazooka million of them, I'm always in for a good listen. Plus, it's going to be you and me right now, Calico Fox. So let's talk about this. This is, you want me to listen to the song Away from Final Fantasy 16. All right. I take it that would be the top one? Super cool. Okay. Okay, very good. Let's do this. All right. This is me and you, Calico Fox. Let's listen to this. This is absolutely huge. All right, this is ginormous, but here's something that's really unique about this. You know, we've had a discussion about the power of demonic, ball busting, you know, battle songs, and they all have a common, let's say, salad bar approach in the sense of, and composers will agree with me, banging timpanis, you know, ostinatos or powerful string arpeggiations and stuff that are happening, swelling horns. Just there is this kind of like, well, what else do we compose as composers to get that point across, right, Calico Fox? But one of the things that's really unique that I'm finding the composers are doing in the capacity of game composition, and, you know, like I'm new at this, only about 8 months doing this with you guys, 9 months, is there always seems to be an integration of hybrid, let's say, digi-synth stacking. It sounds like it could be my ears getting older. It could be I'm like, you know, starting to focus in on different things. But even with the more powerful horn swells that are coming up and ripping, what they call horn rips, which are, you know, you'll hear those, you know, blow up from volume, from velocity, and then they rip off, which is that kind of a vibe as a powerful accent. There seems to be kind of this integrated synth kind of vibe with it that gives it even more grittier and darkness. You know, I'm an old school composer, and I haven't done a lot of work hybrid, you know, combining orchestral works with that kind of synth approach, and that's what these new, it seems like the composers of the last 20 years have freely integrated that, and I wouldn't have ever thought to do that, and that's what I love about what I'm hearing here. Can you hear it? Bop, 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 bop. So right there with that vocal, with that choral, male choral, it seems like everything so far has been very robust male choral composition. Fairly sunk in the mix a little bit. I'm not even going to try to make out what they're saying because I've learned that a lot of game composers or the devs or everybody involved have their own language. But I don't know if you noticed that there was in unison, that synth I was telling you about, there's a little, especially in that last phrasing, where an octave higher, let's just say where maybe that's where the females may have done something in the female choral arrangement might have done something. The composer decided to put that sizzle up there on that, on that note that did that in unison. Also, I want to talk about the percussive element of this, the banging timpanis and stuff like that. Once again, I'm going to lean into thinking that perhaps this is, pulled from a module, but it's tuned. I'm hearing, it sounds to me like those big timpanis in the bottom end of that, there's tuning involved in it, so it's not just a bass drum, where a bass drum definitely can be tuned, but timpanis are the ones that are noted more for specific tunings. And so, but it's that bottom end is huge. This must sound ginormous with subwoofers. A lot going on there. You know what this has also too, really quick. By the way, this is the real graphics of the game, isn't it? This is tremendous. This is insane. A couple times I caught myself drifting into the graphics going, is this another one of the 500 games I have to try? Anyhow, there's part of the arrangement though that reminds me of the Gallant call to action of more Eastern Bloc style, Russian style compositions with the vocals. And what I mean by that is in my very small knowledge base of choral composition, that was not my focus and study. What I do recognize is that when you have, oh man, that thing is still kind of loud. I'll work on that in a little bit. What I do realize is that when you have male voices in unison like that, it's more like an honor call to action, the glory of our country kind of vibe. There is not an intense choral arrangement as far as the harmonies and everything composers can do with choral works, but it's got that intense, hardcore, dark call to action. And to me, some of the knowledge that I have from movies and stuff that I've studied, compositions on, kind of is in my mind, in my theater of the mind, is reminding me of more like Eastern Bloc composition. I like that. So I want you to just listen to it. I'm going to not stop for the rest of the song. I want you to just go ahead and pay a little attention to two things. Number one, it does sound like a snare. It could be a hybrid use of snare and, you know, some module digital work, maybe, you know, integrating it or, you know, stemming it with another sound. But now that we listen to this end, remember I was talking about, I want you to listen to the male voices in the choral, and then I want you to listen how it is in unison with this sizzling synth sound you'll hear on this side, and then I won't stop for the rest of the track. I like that octave piano. A little dissonant thing happened right there. Okay, so there was female choir back there, and that's what I loved about the strip away. You guys heard me talk about the strip away, you know, Calico. Have you heard me talk about that? And what that is that as the power of a track we get used to and stuff, and all of a sudden they pulled things out. In this case, they took out all of the percussion, and they allowed us to really just soak into the power of the arrangements. And all of a sudden, I'm going, I thought I heard like a unison of the male choir, but I couldn't put it together because there's so many things happening there. And at least in that last minute, we were able to hear that there was a female part to that male choir, but obviously the male voice was pushed the hardest, you know, and that, you know, that was the core of the melody. This was a banging piece, man. This was Calico. Thank you so much, man. That was great. How many of you guys played Final Fantasy 16? I'm probably sure that's a real stupid question. It's not a stall tactic. It's not really. I'm just saying. You guys have? Yeah. You know what? I wish I had more time in my day. I really would just sit down and play games. But I'm also afraid of getting too far off on a game and forgetting games that I haven't finished. Like I want to finish Outer Wilds, and I came across a video on Outer Wilds, and I thought I was getting kind of close, and I can't believe how far away I am from getting anywhere and thinking that I've completed it. But, you know, yeah, let at. And you know what, guys? I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually kind of getting a taste of games that I enjoy. You know, it's going to have a lot to do with how I'm feeling, my age. My dexterity is pretty good. I think I might be able to hold my own every once in a while on a, what is it in Halo when you guys would fight each other? I forgot how you guys do that. I might be able to hold my own on a basic setting or something. What is that? Maybe I should do that. I did buy the Halo package, by the way, guys. The classic, the Reach and stuff. So maybe in the near future we'll gang up on each other and have a little fun. But anyhow, real quick, let me say hi to some of the people that dropped in. Onion Booty, what's up? Let's see, who else? God, I got a lot of folks came by here. Colin Cannoli, how's it? How are you? And Catherine Buntokuchos. Thank you so much for coming out and checking out the channel for your first time. Another first timer, Durg the Dragon. as well as my usual suspects here. So I just wanted to say hi. Where are we right now? I made my screen so small. Where are we right now on donations? I'm just so fixated with the music. What? You're kidding. Wow, this is insane. Well, hey, I'm a sneak. Can I go in there and readjust my amount if I on the fly? Like if I hit my amount like within an hour, so I can adjust it, can I? I think that'd be great. Oh, the YouTube viewers are trickling in. Hey, what's up? So Gummy Bear Chewy, what's up? Okay, we'll find out when I get to that place. You know, we'll do that. Anyhow, I was in the middle of saying something and I just got bazookaed. So once again, Calico Fox, thank you so much for that suggestion. All right, my next donation comes from another longtime Super Cool Beans hanger outer, Jakester. How are you? Are you with me, Jakester? We are going to do your song. It's my pleasure, Calico Fox. Yo, yo, sup? How's it? What up, poi? No, I'm not that guy. That's a play on poi here in Hawaii, you know. What up, poi? Sorry. So bobo. By the way, real quick shout out here. Do I have anybody here in the chat from Hawaii? Here, just out of curiosity. I know I have a few that come and hang out with me, and are from like the Big Island, and I have a couple here in Honolulu and stuff. But just was curious. All right, so Jakester, your song is coming up right now. Thank you so much for your $20 donation. I cannot believe we're almost at 800. Onion Booty, what's up, brother? Hey, Onion Booty, spread this stuff out on social media. Tell everybody, even if you know 3 people, that we're streaming. This is all for the Maui Food Bank, yeah? So, you know what I know that we know. So, as a matter of fact, all of you folks, thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind taking the opportunity and maybe bouncing this through your social media so that we continue the fundraising for the Maui Food Bank. So anyhow, H3T Pack, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. So anyhow, let me get back to this. Jakester, thank you for your $20 donation. I still haven't figured out how to turn down my volume on my alerts, but I'll figure that out when I do my first stop in about 15 minutes. This is going to be from Jakester for his $20 donation. The name of the track he wants me to do is Teepee for Your Bungho. No, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Oh, damn, where's my fart machine? I left my fart machine, my bad. Okay, this one is called Flamerock Refuge. Borderlands 2. Oh, is this right here, number 1? No, Jake, and you know me. So, let me know if this is the first one. Okay, great. Let's do this. Thank you very much, Jakin, for your $20 donation for the Maui Food Bank. I can't believe that we're already above $800 in the first hour, and I've set this limit to $1,500, and I've got 6.5, 7 hours to go. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see if we can continue this energy, this motion. Ooh-ah. Okay. Sending much aloha and love to the citizens and the nation of Hawaii and to the people of Lahaina. So, you know, it's a privilege and an honor for me to do this for this cause, especially since it hit so close to home. All right, guys, here we go. This is for Jakester. This is Flamerock Refuge, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, Borderlands 2 soundtrack. All right. Well, I like that little slippery gliss that they drop in right there. That kind of vibe. I love that subtle arpeggiation. Wow, this is great. Very pensive. A little mandolin, or it sounds like. It's got a little Zeppelin vibe for me. Oh, that's beautiful. Love that in unison. That was really pretty. God, I love this track so much. What a great suggestion. I don't know where to start on this. I mean, there's, once again, I'm going into that place because you guys know I'm not an ethnomusicologist, which means I don't know every instrument in the world. And sometimes if I say mandolin, there's 5 or 6 or if not 15 other instruments that have the same kind of sonic textures of the instruments of a certain Renaissance period or something of that nature. That being said, I love the meandering melodies that are sneaking in and out. And there was that one little part where the reed, I don't know what kind of flute or reed instrument was being used, but it was of a lower tone that was doubled by the string instrument. And with the vibrato of the string instrument, it added such a little soul-pulling effect to that part of the melody. The bass did not go unnoticed. And I'm trying to think on what kind of a bass that is in the sense of its instrumentation, but the subtleness of it, boom, boom, and where it represents itself in the tones. So in other words, everything that we're hearing right now has got a higher register in the tone value, right? So in other words, I always say from beetle fart to dog whistle. So we have a lot of things that are pushing out, you know, tones that are going over 5,000-6,000 K. So what happens is it's leaving a lot of room open at the bottom. So when that bass even does the subtle bass line, like boom, 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 really fills in and it really calls to life the spirit of the track for me. Nice. That's the one. It's a combo, it feels like. Can you hear the higher ones? That's where I'm getting that notion that it's two instruments. Perfect. Ooh. very trance-oriented section of the songs when he was doing this. Or the composer, I don't know if it's male or female. A little bass creeping. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful track, man. And what I loved about it is, well, there's quite a few things I loved about it. And one of them, obviously, is the breathing of the arrangement coming in and out and flexing in and out of the softer arpeggiations that just kind of kept us on a journey. As a matter of fact, funny enough, I'm saying that word, but it kind of reminds me a little Austin Wintory style movement in, you know, that which composers use to conjure up that vibe of looking for, in search of, or kind of wading through. But when they added that deep percussion with the hi-hat, I was like, oh, let's go. And then, but that was the peak. You know, it didn't get more aggressive. But what a great, it was a great track. And I love the instrumentation of it, since I can't, you know, like I said, I don't know exactly what these instruments are that are being played. Excuse me. It just brings to, it's a very unique composition with integrated sounds, both modules and stuff like that, live instrumentation. And somebody, I just kind of responded. First of all, Lamacat, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm going to do break time right now after this. That we were talking about that actually sounded like a live voice in the background. You know, when I was saying, hey, listen to that, doesn't that sound like it could be? So, very good ears. And Jexter, of course, thank you so much for your donation and always coming and hanging out here on the stream as well. So I appreciate that. I noticed that I have been getting some new subs and followers as well. So thank you all for that. I'm trying not to scroll too much away from my mini feed because that's how I use when people are donating and catching my requests. So, all right, guys, excuse me. I'm going to go for my first break. You guys keep yourself busy for about, I'm going to try to get this done in under 10 minutes. I have to start doing some social media stuff really quick, and I got to refill my water. So I'm just going to switch pages right now, which means I'm going to disappear. And now I've disappeared. Now let me get, while I have you here though, what OST shall I play for you in the background that just should run? Why not? Give me an idea. Or which one do you want in the background? This is unique. I don't think I've ever done a Lego Island. Hang on. All right, let's do Lego Island. I'll be back, guys.